is our Prana element process, or Hera as it's called in Greek. Hera is the same elemental force as we know it in English as Prana. And these short processes that I'm doing for YouTube and Periscope have actually been inspired by the Samapana retreat that's going to happen on the southern coast of Cyprus in the Mediterranean. And it's going to happen between the 3rd and the 25th of June on the weekends, where we go deeply into the transformation processes for the elements and, of course, their sacred geometric functions too. So here we go, we're on the third process, and this is for Prana, or Hera. So the first thing that we need to understand is that the element of Prana actually carries the element of spirit or ether into the physical world, into our biology. And so this is the way that ether actually travels into physical and biological manifestations. So it's good to know that prana is actually something that exists. Air is something that exists, that is first and foremost beyond physicality as we know it here in the 3D domain. So I'd just like you to focus perhaps on the trees behind me. If there's any movement today, it looks like there isn't too much. That would be the force of prana in action. However, it is always in action. Hey Coach Bianca, how you doing, my darling? Just in the nick of time for today. So, a very deep focus on your breath. Thank you for inviting your own followers and for sharing on. I do really appreciate that, and your hearts, of course. So taking a deep breath in and out through your nose, but keeping the breath quite natural. And of course, if the nose is no good for you, then obviously you want to use your mouth if you've got any issues, blockages with the nasal passage and whatnot. So deep breaths in and out through the nose or the mouth as is needed. And taking the air down as far as it will go throughout all 3 lobes of your lungs. And observe where the air goes and how far you are actually able to take that air down. If you are unable to take the air or the pranic force to the very lower lobe of your lungs, then it means you have work to do with your air element, of course. So breathing it in. And please listen to this excerpt from our Samapana retreat that is in reference directly to prana. Prana, or Hera as it is known in ancient Greek. All forces, all powers and prana spring from the fountain of primary source. Heat, light, electricity, magnetism are manifestations of the pranic element. It may be in either a state of being dynamic or a state of stillness, as it is found in all forms from the highest to the lowest, from the elementary forms of plant life to all the developed forms of animal life. Whatever moves or has life is but an expression or manifestation of prana or Hera. It is prana or Hera that shines in your eyes. It is through the power of prana that the ear hears, that the eye sees, that the skin feels, the tongue tastes, the nose smells, and the brain and the intellect perform their functions. A smile, a melody in music, The power in the emphatic words, the charm in speech of one's beloved are all due to the pranic force. Whatever you behold in this five-sense world, whatever moves or works or has life, is but an expression or manifestation of prana. So that is the esoteric aspect of it for you to know. So breathe and receive this majestic force that actually shapes our lives. And as you breathe in as low as you can into your lungs, allow it to expand throughout all aspects and functions of your body. For without it you will stagnate. For without it there will be sickness. So take air and make it your own. And as you breathe it in, allow yourself to converge with the pranic force. And as you begin to converge with the pranic force, begin to repeat the sacred logos. I am Prana. I am Hera. I am the active force that brings vitality to all that I touch, to all that I do, and to all that I am. I am Prana, or I am Hera. It's actually very much connected, Hera, to the word air, Hera. So as you repeat these words of wisdom, allow yourself now to sense, feel, or imagine that approximately between the area of your heart and your solar plexus, there is a large emerald green, almost like the colour of the sash in my hair today, octahedron. If you're not sure what shape this is, it would be a diamond. So sense, feel, or imagine this emerald octahedron or diamond at approximately your heart centre and your solar plexus, between the two. And with every breath that you take, it actually becomes larger, it expands. This is the geometry that represents the Hera or Prana element. So breathe it in and allow it to expand. And it expands to the point where it envelops you, and you are within a beautiful, majestic, emerald green, shimmering diamond. It is translucent, and from it you drink in every ounce of Hera that there is, every ounce of Prana. And you allow this force to cleanse your energy centers, and you allow this force to cleanse your energy fields, and you allow this force to cleanse the ocean of energy that you reside in, your own toroidal field. Breathe and cleanse. breathe and harmonize. Bring stability and strength to your 3D emotions. And allow this beautiful diamond shape that represents the Hera or pranic force to do this for you. I am the crystallization of Hera. In this 3D domain, in this 5 sense world, and beyond that. Namaste. So that, my friends, concludes the process for Hera, or for the pranic element. Thanks very much for coming along. Thank you for sharing it with your own community. And also thank you for following me on Periscope. And don't forget to go over to my YouTube channel, Helen Christodoulou, and subscribe to that. I'll enjoy your comments over there and I will respond as soon as I can. And if you are interested in the Samapana retreat but you are far away but wish to join or wish to train as a serious adept, then don't forget to contact me on fusion7healing@gmail.com. But for now, may the primary source directive always provide you with the absolute and immutable truths that is needed in order to not just survive but also to thrive in this 3D world. Thanks so much. May love always be with you. And I'll catch you again tomorrow. We've got the element of earth. So I'll catch you again there. Take care for now. Namaste. Peace out.